from Gen.G, so right off the bat, obviously just recons back and forth. I do like it deep into the elbow there, all the way in the backside of A, and a nice pick through mid. But Texture, kind of suspecting a B push initially, hears all that movement in mid to buy some time. Karon is stuck. Lakia has to get the kill, and he will get two. Picking off right off as the Lakia of Valorant, a triple kill in the pistol. When it comes to match, but now already in round two, Team Secret, they're not slowing down. They want to push the tempo, recognizing that it could still be a weak hold onto the B site. They want to pressure it as much as they can when they have the opportunity before the Cypher starts to get all crafty with their setups.
Yeah, and just manages to break right through it. Karon can't quite land the shots either, so rotations have finally gone through, but Texture just dives right in with the Sheriff, finds the first shot, but instant trades go through. Jesse Vash with a double now, and that's going to clean up the round. Very interesting how Jesse Vash is utilizing his utility right now. Texture just getting first contact.
Team Secret wasn't quite ready for the trade initially, but it is good news that 2G will still clean house there. They'll be able to continue pushing through. Lakia, oh my gosh, he almost got that one again. Right click out the ready, Munchkin. He'll try to get one. He'll finish off the next. 2G is weak, but he's going to wait for his teammates to wrap around. And now it's a three-man entry into the site. Back site, though, because there's not a great trade opportunity if 2G were to get caught.
Got the full buys, though, Gen.G, and they're trying to fight back, pulling up Generator now, but the shots through the cyber cage. While Oreo takes one down, Jeremy on another, and then 2GE chimes in.
Oh, this was Gen.G, I think, overcooking just a bit. Fall like flies all around him through the smokes, and now it's just a two-man retake. Now just one, Karon. But there is no chance. Karon just trying to make sure that they do not chase him. They'll try to come through with a fault line, and it's good. Team Secret, they should suspect that there was probably at least another person there. As we do see a nice headshot onto Jeremy, but that's going to be the reaction from mid for Secret. So Secret still holding control of mid, which means that the rotations are doable in the plan. But 2G is wary of it. He has been focused today here on Sunset.
And with that, Jesse Vash continues to push right on through. Although Meteor's right around the corner, he's not going to be able to do all too much on his own. Peeks out.
But I imagine that trying to go in after they know your location is going to be a bit tough, but that's what I'm telling you. You don't want to give him the fights. Wouldn't mind another point towards his ultimate, the Rolling Thunder. And you can see he's wanting it, but 2G will just finish off the kill. And it's going to be Team Secret pushing the tempo again. Gen.G is just not reading the tempo control for Secret right now. Meteor will get one kill, but Texture, he's been noted. The Hunter's Fury rounds him out, and he has been absolutely surrounded. Herded into the corner of B site.
Spots out Jesse Vash up around mid, tries to support his teammates, but unfortunately loses his head. Try to get a little bit more control before they go in for that tap on the spike. He can't quite go through. Jesse Vash has finally spotted him. Lakia, being steady as ever, gets the first shot. Spots on the jiggle, but he's running out of time. I can't believe this, Will. Team Secret are going through yet again.
For a takeover on mid, Meteor's going to be fishing for information. He's not going to be checking the left side, though. Completely goes in blind. I mean, there's just been no information on that side. To use their util early because they rely on that in this composition as Texture gets taken out. And Jeremy taking out another, and Munchkin Lakia once again trying to be the hero, but the spike already moving slowly around.
Bit of a painful loss, but the round's not over yet. Gen.G, they had the angles, but Jeremy just crouches right under Lakia's line of fire. It's all up to Karon now. He's right behind them. Might just be able to find a couple more shots. Spots Jesse Vash out.
Team Secret. Jeremy, he's weak. He's gonna hide and survive for the double peak. At one point to meet them and fight him, but your econ is just broken every other round. Karon gets one, but Team Secret will answer back with two.
Karon doesn't want to give up control too early on, though, so he tries to stay on the site. Munchkin here to back him up. A bit of a flash to allow him to swap on over to elbow. Fragment just to stall a couple of seconds more, but unfortunately the shots just whizzing past Jesse Vash's head. It's all down to Texture. Good couple of shots just to start things off. One shot.
You said the setup's very good from Secret, and there is just no way he can get more than one. While they continue to fish for information in mid, but as Wild Oreo goes down, Secret is now trapped here. Jesse Vash trying to get ahead of the util, but it's too much damage. Envy.
Lakia down low HP. Couple of shots, and that could be the end of his life. Meteor trying to circle around from the back. They're waiting for those smokes to dissipate, but 2GE is trying to keep them on their toes. Jump peeking, Envy still jingle peeking along with it too. Lakia trying to isolate and turn this into 1v1, but he's down so darn low, being very careful off around. Swaps over onto the sides, but runs out of ammo. 2GE with a shorty.
Secret just says, no, if they're pushed out this far, they might be weaker. Let's go in. Now the Hunter's Fury trying to just fish for information from both sides, trying to target the Silva as 2GE will find a crack in the armor.
Rotate through. Karon smokes it off from the shadows in just to clear out the backside. 2GE has all the information that he needs. Lakia, though, from the off angle, manages to isolate two. Meteor now trying to find out Jeremy, and he will be able to do so. On towards Envy, a bit of a crouch, and Envy manages to stabilize for Team Secret, but look at the reinforcements. One flank, one from Market.
Can Secret come out on top for a 9th round win? 2G will find his, and that's going to press the clock against Karon. Too many options for him to consider, and he goes out of the smoke. Karon's going to be waiting, picks off the kill, but the clock's not on his side. He's running out of time. He has to start the stick right now. He finds 2GE.
And they might just be able to save it for the next. But here they go, fault lines in, overdrive out, and instantly Munchkin pops the null command. Good shot from Jeremy though, it comes in for a trade, but Jesse Vash just pushed us on through from B main, and with that, 2G finds yet another. Angles all being covered, site being claimed.
Flood in from main, the timing was perfect, and on top of that, you knew that you had the Rolling Thunder, which meant that Gen.G had to respect it. They had to back off as Texture will get one pick, but it's gonna be a really tough round for him if he wants to go all the way back around.
Way around this, he's looking for at least one shot to pop off that Blade Storm, but Team Secret are not letting it up. Rolling Thunder unleashed, Jeremy pushing on through. He's isolating Texture right now. Texture tries to stay alive with the Cloudburst. The second one spent, Jeremy still keeping him pinned down, and there's the kill finally going through. Munchkin up from behind, and he's trying to control the site. But that's it, Jeremy's still very much alive, and Elbow is still being covered by Team Secret.
Gen.G, they're stuck in the site themselves at that point.
Took a little bit of a hit as well, but here it comes. Peeks from mid. Jeremy gets traded off. And they're running out of time. A recon in, and now Team Secret has their reinforcements. The trade is coming out. Wild Oreo with quick double. The Texture finds it right back at him. Envy tries to swing from the side, but shut down by Lakia, and that leaves Jesse Vash alone and cold with 14 HP. Gen.G now picks up the pistol. Line up that Phantom. Texture pushing down B main. They're looking to just make it happen so quickly. But with this early mid control, the 5 stack from Team Secret, they took down Meteor for that. But meanwhile, the site has been taken by Gen.G.
Yeah, Texture's all alone, though. He was absolutely trapped. I mean, the fault line, the flashes, everything kept the main force at bay. And now Gen.G, just 3 members. He will pick up a rifle, so it's 3 rifles. And now the firing starts. Munchkin and Lakia each get 1. Lakia good for a double as Envy. And Envy, he's wrapped around, and Karon will land the headshot. 5 rifles, one of them a Guardian. And Team Secret, they're just going to disrespect it, immediately pushing back out.
Take Munchkin down. Setting up for the retake now, but Munchkin has plans of his own, swings out the other side. Karon comes in to support as well. That's the trade that they're looking for. Jeremy able to take one down though, but here comes Lakia just to find another lineup entry. Meteor getting his own as well, and that's going to be Gen.G.
But the rotation is already here. Texture has to hold off the flood. Can he be the dam that Gen.G needs? And he'll be good for 1, holding the line, repositions. Is going to wait for the trade in from Lakia. Karon good for 2 as well, and Gen.G break open the B site.
Both teams very aware of what the other is trying to do. Karon with the wall bangs now to bring things back to their side.
Yeah, the Rolling Thunder as well. It's going to be an aggressive push out of mid and a pinch all over, a high-low setup as well. And Team Secret, they've just completely flipped the map in a matter of 10 seconds as Jeremy slides in for the 4th kill for the team. All down to Karon. He's being hunted down, and Team Secret will not stop. There's Fury too, but again, this time it's a different pinch with the paranoia onto Tiles. They will get slowed down. Jeremy still just barely goes forward enough to chase him down. Now the Rolling Thunder come in because they've already gone in for the pinch. Spike's still not discovered just yet, but Munchkin is stranded. He needs backup so desperately. He is fighting for his life, and Lakia comes in, buys just a few extra seconds. Texture not going to be able to do the same as Secret, and he doesn't spot a thing. Curious to see if he reads into this. He's actually going to get picked off, and that's the signal to go right into C-site. The double triple swing out. It's going to allow them to survive. The decay allows for 1 kill over to Lakia, but it's still going to be 3 members left alive for Team Secret.
And he has to make use of it to get that early control. Team Secret is already looking to snuff that out. Jeremy pushing up front with the Sheriff, but okay, nice little collateral from Munchkin. Starts things off. 2GE is in a rock and a hard place. He's going to try to find a bit of cover, but footsteps all around him. Karon spots him out.
This time 5 rifles spot up, not going for a couple of those shares, really trying to just respect Secret and keep that range. His Texture, he does need to make an exit. Paranoia has to be used to save him as well. He'll barely get out in time. Does he know how many members there are? That's a lot, but he even stabilizes after the slide. There's the cover in from Lakia, but Envy gets 2 kills, recovers a weapon. 2G staying alive for the time being, tries to go for the swing out.
Nah, too many unknowns, too many variables. He's going for the saber choice. What is that? A 90-degree flick onto Meteor's head. Now looking for the sight. He taps the spike, but yeah, that's a tell for Terran to go in for that peek. Jesse Vash on the C site. That's interesting. I mean, he's pushing up front now, but look at the teleportation from Karon with the classics. He's trying to stay alive. Eats a shock dart though, back to the stinger, but Jesse Vash just fires on and through. Another collateral for Munchkin. That's the second one today. Wild Oreo fires right back, and this is onto a one-on-one. It's Meteor with the share. Welcome back, Gen.G, 3 rounds in a row.
But now that's a 3-0 start. A very, very different look from Gen.G here on map 2.
And this is where the Neon is supposed to be stronger, just flooding right through, but Meteor answers right back. I mean, look at how he plays through the smokes on this. Spots out Jesse Vash, but he's tagging him with that Marshall. His very own signature weapon. Lakia finds the trades right on through, and Texture with the push out manages to secure the kill onto Team Secret.
On gonna be going in for the check, and that should be the notice. Jeremy gonna get that kill though. There are the Seekers to Paranoia chasing through. They can't quite catch Meteor just yet. He's still alive in the back of sight. Lakia coming in for the trade and the support. Meteor gets taken down. Lakia now all down alone, but he gets another, stays alive. The cover from Texture is perfect. And Lakia truly has been the torch here for Gen.G today. It's Jesse Vash all alone. Oh, spammed down the triple kill for Texture. Catch a sight of just the Killjoy, and that's to note that this is the tail end once again. Texture just swings out confidently with the support of Karon. And now again, that turret not activated with the Killjoy being down. They have to commit to this A side. The Paranoia is good. Karon just trying to stay alive. The Paranoia just completely hides him for the second, but it's too many members. Jeremy just being the bait, just being the scout. Now it's up to Lakia to hold them at bay again. The showstopper to try to buy time. But Jeremy, clean shot right through the edge of heaven. And Texture's now just holding the line.
Hughes running out to the last second. And it catches on to Jeremy at the very last moment. Onto the paint shells now. He goes in to clear out the tree. But 2G manages to hold clear. With the Guardian though, taps on through. Munchkin finds the trade. And with that, 2-on-2.
Putting a fake onto tree, but Meteor already gets spotted. There's a double swing though. They don't expect it to be that fast. The wraparound from Envy. It's just a stinger. He can't get the kill.
Trying to execute with the overdrive now.
Yeah, it's just going to be a fast hit, but Texture's ready for it. Over other parts of the map, Gen.G just keeping them trapped like fish in a barrel.
Like fish in a barrel, Gen.G will try to shoot them down too with the Odin now firing off. 2G finds a bit of a trade, Wild Oreo as well. But Karon and Texture, they have found their own spike.
And now going up to heaven with the spike plant. It's pretty noticeable. Not going to matter though. Meteor just going to land the headshot. Everybody on Gen.G seems to have woken up during that break in between the two maps.
Meteor's Nanoswarm just halts and stalls them for the longest time. Hunter's Fury in now, and that allows for Jeremy to get a little bit more space. The triple kill is good. And with that, the site will be pretty much handed over onto Team Secret.
He can get the kill onto Jeremy. This is a retake that's doable. Karon gets one. He opens up the site. He finds sight of another Lakia coming in, but he will not get the kill with the shorty. And now they're 2 spread out, 2GE. And now 2 members over on the seaside. Paranoia is going to chase Texture out. Karon all alone. He needs to find the first target, but the Seeker distracts him. So does Texture.
Just to try to catch them from behind. Gen.G already out from defender spawn. They put down their own lockdown, but Envy spotted out Munchkin. That is a little bit of a tell, and you can see the Lakia's instantly turning his back around this. Meanwhile, Oreo just holds things down.
And now Lakia, he's wary of it. Yeah, he knows that there could be people who are still going over to B site. He has to go for the save. Freebie ultimates over to the other side. Jesse Vash going to be ready for it, though. Get 1 extra point back from Gen.G just to try to hold on. Meteor has been spotted. They're going to continue to spam. Texture re-clears on B, though. He recognizes Jesse's there. Jesse goes for the second kill. Now B site open. Meteor trying to fill the gaps as soon as possible. But Jeremy's fast. The Nanoswarm pops. And there's no way Lakia will stop the initial plant. And there is the Nightfall, going to keep Team Secret at bay. This allows Gen.G to go for a full rotate, but Jeremy's still holding on, being a menace. Now they know that Gen.G has rotated out of C-side. Team Secret
very cautious around this specific angle. Watches around the boxes, and he manages to nail the spray. 1-on-2 now for Meteor. A side swing, and he managed to take the trade. On towards Jesse Vash, but where is he? He hears the turret and has an idea. Has to clear it out though. Nano Swarm's not available. The alarm bot goes off, and he has to watch out. Is he gonna think to check the back corner though? It's not quite happening. Goes in for the tap and just hovers his crosshair up around the right side. Spots the shoulder, goes in for it, manages to spray through. Does he have enough time though? Unfortunately, he doesn't. And with that, Team Secret
take control of Rubble. It's the Paranoia trying to get ahead of it, but Secret, they've seen this before. Jeremy going to get taken down by Lakia.
Early skirmish. Now the Trailblazer. Team Secret's looking for alternate escape routes, but Munchkin just locks it down. He eats the Trailblazer, but gets the headshot onto Envy.
And Lakia just spending time away from Team Secret. There's the showstopper as a reaction, but do they know that 2G's already snuck in? Not quite, but Texture's there for the trade. Still holding on to the site. Backup has now arrived. Munchkin up and Evan, but Texture gets taken down. It's yet another 2v2. As Munchkin, he will be stuck with the moment he gets spotted. Jesse gets the kill. Wants to reset, knows that time is on his side. One man has to stick it. He wants to go for the spike blender. He gets one, but he just cannot swing back around.
Onto this. Gen.G's attention has been pulled back in.
Yeah, Meteor falls all the way back, and thank goodness he did, because there was that recon bolt all the way deep in Waterfall, but for now, 2GE trying to create an opening on B-side. Meanwhile, Jesse Vash is stuck all the way in through the pit. It goes down, and this site has now been flipped. It's a crossfire. Meteor stuck in enemy territory. Spike recovered by Envy. Jesse Vash just holding on as they know Texture is the last one. Jesse Vash is just looking to buy time. He won't do too much of it, but a 2v1. Texture picking up the pace. He knows he doesn't have time. If they're spread out, he doesn't have an option. 2GE's hiding in the off angle, and he gets a triple kill. Meanwhile, teammates are coming up. Alarm ball will push him back, but he's already made the numbers advantageous for Gen.G. Charon can't quite catch up just yet, but Texture's there right on top. The high-low, and Texture's good for 3.
Mind games as well as to how they gather information and then go in for the site hit. This is now just a 1-on-4. No way 2G makes it out of this firing squad alive. Will they be able to meet this firepower?
Out.
The sprays, it all goes through while Oreo takes down Texture. Karen with the Guardians from the back line. They have to nail their shots, and they are making it happen. Envy, though, a little bit of a sidestep. Manages to find one more headshot. That's 3 guns robbed away, but Gen.G.
Paranoia's at the ready if Gen.G commits to this. Gonna be the one-way first. He spots him, but Wild Oreo's actually gonna get the spam down right through the toxic screen.
Gen.G has to move quick.
There's 2 members, but Jesse Vash, a nice flick out of the poison cloud. That will give them the numbers advantage, but Munchkin, great cover to allow the spike to get planted in the last second. Charon all alone on the site. Lakia has to start sprinting over. He's trying to cut noise, but he just does not have the leisure to do so. 3 members all on the site already for Secret. And Lakia, he'll go for it. He goes for the C's to try to make it easy, but he's just going to whiff over the shoulder. Pushed out of stairs, which means they have to hold closer on Rumble. Munchkin, good for a running gun. Lakia, good for the trade. And now it's all 4 members of Gen.G exited out from tree. Guiding light a little bit short. Oreo, he's looking for the first kill. He wants to try to even out, but now time not on his side. He's good for 1. He gets the dink onto Meteor.
As well as Texture's big old rocket. Now onto the C play. They've spotted out 2GE. And with the pistol, is just trying to double back. Jesse Vash still trying to stay hidden with this Bucky, but pretty soon going to be spotted around the entrance now. Just trying to double back. It'd be a good opening shot, but Texture immediately trades.
Now Gen.G, I wonder if they choose to go for it. Well, Munchkin, he wants his Viper's Pit as well, so he will go for a cheeky peek.
And Gen.G still just trading everything up. Look at the aggressive plays now around Rubble. Jeremy slides right under Karen's nose. 2GE with a kill as well. Envy with a Hunter's Fury to block off any potential pushes.
You know Texture is still here. You know that they're separated, so Team Secret, they want to take advantage of this. You know the stun has landed, and it's going to be a clean swing. Oh. Far back util because of the showstopper, and Jesse Vash, he'll actually just go for the trade. He will be successful. G tightening the choke onto this Viper's Pit. Jeremy going for the spam, trying to bait them out. It's a one-for-one trade. Karon still good for another defense. Spike's still not planted. Gen.G will wait until they know for a fact that they are safe, but 2GE threads the needle into the pit. Shrouded step to give Envy an opportunity. Lakia gets a sense of it, and 2G will eventually get taken out.
From Team Secret, they might be able to extend this just a bit more.
Yeah, Team Secret, they have to be ready for this. Gen.G got the read that the B side is weak, and Texture not able to land before the kill, but it's going to be the overdrive taken down. Lakia, good for 2 kills, still alive. It's a game of patience, and Karon's gonna win it. Stalwart for Gen.G.
Site's been opened up, and they are moving on through. 2G does his best to try to get that awareness, try to get that early kill to try to thin out the numbers.
Get a cheeky kill, but he doesn't get it. Timmy the Turret's his biggest enemy there as he has to dip away. No comp changes since each team's last match. So we do see WildOreo sticking with this guy, Munchkin.
Keeping themselves hidden. Meteor as well has his crosshairs trained on towards the top, spots out Envy, a couple of taps, and that's 2 headshots for Meteor.
Not investing enough of their points onto the sneak this time around as 2GE low on Gen.G, but 2G so is himself. Another one for Texture. For the frags, he knows his mission, and Munchkin will catch him in the back. Texture not going to be looking to peek out just yet, as we do see Meteor just spraying down against the opponents with the Bulldog. 4 gun spot for Gen.G, and surely 4 carried over, and 4 kills for Meteor.
Anchor down the B site. So far, so good. They've managed to even out the odds. Now spotting out the barrel. Great shot from Munchkin. Meteor goes down though, so it's going to be Envy on for the trade. Meanwhile, a bit of contact onto the A side as well. Lakia gets his own. It's down to the 1-on-3 for Envy, and he's just trying to find the acrobatics to survive this, but Karon...
London-esque would have won it, comes out here. But not looking likely, as we do see a high-low setup between Karon and Lakia.
Not quite, not yet. Looking for that quick duel. Just not going to win out against Gen.G with their rifles right now. Managed to sneak on through though, Jeremy. Might be able to sneak a kill or 2 as he tries to flake onto Texture's head. Not quite happening just yet, but Envy's here for the trade. Managed to spot out Munchkin. Texture tries to keep him at bay with the blast packs. Not to any avail. Karon still landing down into Garage. It's all down to Envy once more.
It's just going to be a quick headshot from Meteor.
Very wary of all of these trips, trying to use their cybercation to find an entry now. Hawk flash through. They've managed to eliminate Meteor. This could be the round they're looking for.
He's the only one that peeks against Munchkin. He's the only one that spotted, so Gen.G a little bit late on the rotate. Oh, Texture still gets the kill right at the end. The spike will be planted. Envy now on the lurk in mid. Vash, he has to tuck away. 2-man push all the way through elbow. The showstopper's online. He finds his target onto Jeremy. Jesse Vash still trying to hold on, but he runs out of bullets as Gen.G will clean house.
Brave for Munchkin just to shoot out anything, maybe a Trailblazer. But instead, it's going to be Karon who's at the bottom of the ropes, spots out Jeremy's head.
B as well, just trying to be a menace. It has to be a timing, but Jesse has to stay alive. He's successful with the Spectre. Neural Theft as well. 2GE finds the timing. The patience pays off for Team Secret. 2GE tasked with holding on to heaven. It's just 2 members over on the site, but 2GE's good for it. That should alleviate a lot of pressure as Envy has now arrived. A crispy shot from WildOreo. They secure the information from Lakia. He's stuck in elbow in the back of sight, and no reason to peek out from Secret. They need this round no matter what. Envy
even further.
Yeah, you still have to be wary of the Seekers. Karon waiting for a paranoia timing, and he tries to send it at the perfect moment, but Jeremy still gets killed. Munchkin's there for the cover over from Evan, though the smoke just a bit too deep. It's not going to cover the entire exit out as Envy's good for 1. WildOreo holds true. 30 seconds still remaining on the clock as Team Secret will take a site for their own. Meteor, does he find the timing? Going to cross paths, and Jesse Vash. Bit of a whiff, but he'll stabilize, get the kill. Tripwire set up, and that should be the operator save for Texture. Yeah, but Team Secret, yeah, they need to try to either bait it out or they need to go in with no audio. They'll bait it out for now, but Jeremy, he's been blinded. He's stuck in no man's land. We were talking about the paranoia, didn't quite account for it. They let it be known that they're crashing into the site. Now they've all been spotted, all going into the 1v1 duels. Jesse Vash, the only one successful, but he's good for 2. 1v2 on the site, and Meteor will stop the push. Gets spotted. He'll get away with a lot, but Texture's there. Jesse Vash is a complete dry peek, trying to find an off timing, and he gets punished for it. Karon's still holding on to his. 3 members already in the site. Munchkin's good for 1, a 1-for-1 trade. Munchkin good for 2. He's going for 3. Tries to hold on to the spray. Waldorio would dodge it, but that's too far of an angle. Envy trying to check close first. Waldorio not going to be ready for the 4th. Early this time, they're still holding on for the trade from Munchkin as well. Footsteps spent, but now all 3 members not looking back. Jesse Vash gets hit from behind him once again. Team Secret just has to rush through, but Jeremy's good for 2. Envy, the duo, break open the site.
Top.
The Neuro
Are
Theft.
they going to be able to sneak in? The Neuro Theft. Sometimes it's a bit of a fake too, though, because the pings go up a second too late as Munchkin tries to sneak in. He gets spotted out by 2GE. Meteor just trying to make some fake sounds, trying to swing back around the other side, but look at this. They know where he's going to play from.
Yeah, they're ready for it. They already heard him up in Evans, so Jeremy's watching the other side. And Meteor will choose to save. Cleared. Texture's pushed all the way out of Garage. He knows that there is no rotate, so the pin goes up. The only way for Team Secret to go through anything is mid, and now they're trying to brute force their way in again. Envy doesn't get the spam all the way through on the pin. Jeremy tries to land on Evan. He's not going to land the shots, though. Meteor only good for 1. Traded back by Waldorio.
Find a couple of kills as they try to push on through screens. That would be huge, but oh no, he collides straight into Texture. Texture sacrifices himself to allow his teammates to sneak on through. Lakia with the Sheriff, Karon with the Vandal. It's all down to Waldorio. Sneaks out the side, spots out the first, but Lakia sharp with the Sheriff today.
But Lakia, he's ahead of it. He reads it. He's in the smoke. He shuts off the pinch. Texture goes through, narrows it down. Jeremy's good for 1 kill, but the paranoia once again, it's always what keeps Team Secret from entering the site. 2GE though, didn't have clear information. Fishing for it. Good crouch from Munchkin.
The 2 of them trying to sneak through right under Hell, not making a single peep, a single sound. 2G has spotted them. That's the first shot. Munchkin now wrapping back around the pillar, not trying to give himself away. Shrouded steps right through underneath though, and unfortunately at point blank range, Munchkin. Jesse Vash just watching an A side from all the way far back. Playing around the poison clouds though. As soon as it drops, the curtain falls, and while Oreo makes a bit of a kill.
And that's a big one, because you don't have control of mid anymore. It has to be a good high-low setup, and Wild Oreo's good for 2, he's good for 3! And Jeremy will wrap up the 4th kill. A triple for Wild Oreo. The rookie being called up to VCT Pacific to assist Team Secret. 2GE waiting for it, spots 1. He's not able to get the first, but he does get the second. Not quite in the clear. Now they'll be able to hide out. You hear the Guardian, you hear the Outlaw. That's definitely not the site you want to go into. Gen.G will look for other options, but it's going to be the spray from the rope.
Allowing for Munchkin to maybe sneak up, but again, Wild Oreo here with the Guardian. Good pop flash, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just a spam. Paranoia just to buy time. Meteor gets tagged right through. And Gen.G currently trapped. They have to fight through it, and Texture takes on the mission. Successful so far. Right at the doorsteps of Heaven, Wild Oreo will keep them at bay, trying to spam through the box. 2GE still hiding an elbow. They know that they have them trapped. Going to be repositioning over on B. Nice cleanup from Munchkin, though.
Damn. And with that, now this is the A side very potentially open. Munchkin, a further kill. All down to lone Jesse Vash. Jesse Vash trying to sneak through around the cyber cage, catches onto Meteor, and that's numbers advantage. Seeker's now going on out. He's trying to push alongside them. He knows they're trapped in the corner. With that, able to spray on down. Texture able to get 1, but that's it. Munchkin, he's all the way backside of ramps, but the spike's already being defused, so the round is belonging to Team Secret. Now Gen.G is getting closer to some of their ultimates now. Very crucial stuff. Oh, Jeremy just completely shuts down Texture.
Well, the Poison Cloud going to mask their entry for the time being. It's a nice cyber cage, but Envy's already inside of it. The Paranoia is good from 2GE. The Paranoias on both teams, it's what stops them from breaking into the site. It's so difficult to try to bait that one out nice and early, especially when you're a man down. Be quite well aware. Jeremy's waiting for it. He is trapped right now because of the paint shells. He's not able to get out. The paint shells will catch him in the air. And there's the showstoppers going for the trade against Jesse Vash. A noble sacrifice from Texture just to open up the site, but knife in hand from Meteor. Lakia, the Sheriff, he can't pick up the weapon just yet. Doesn't have time, has to buy it with a guiding light. Envy trying to go close, but it's the running gun from the Stinger and the Sheriff. Too much damage. 2GE, that's not the weapon you want to fight close range. Shot, and Jeremy waits. The cover is good.
Does Gen.G spot him? Does Gen.G find him? Even Munchkin hiding underneath of Hell. He's going to be able to spot out the first, but instant trades coming through. Jeremy now with the showstopper lands on the meteor, tries to get the quick scope, but unfortunately they're running out of time. Karen sticking down to plant. It'd be right around the backside with a shorty. Karen!
To let go of the pedal right now. Double shrouded step all the way back alongside the toxic screen. The crossfire is perfect. Now Gen.G, they can set up slowly but surely, but off of the paint shells, a quick peek from Envy, it's a trade. The gun swap, it's too slow. Wild Oreo still stays alive with 82, 72 HP. Jesse's there for the cover. Munchkin still caught out, but Jesse will clean him out. And Charon now.
8 rounds in the mag. There's a little gap in the smoke, but oh my god, he still managed to sidestep back into Wild Oreo. Now reloads, spots out Jeremy, who tags him down to 30 HP. But so is Team Secret. They are so darn low. And with a Phantom, Karen could end it all with a single spray. Jeremy has to land the shot. Jesse Vash has to land his shot. Karen trying to stay tucked away. Smoke's off,
left.
no peeks. Jiggles out now.
He suspects it. Oh, Jesse Vash still good for it. Getting close, waiting for the peek out. Jeremy, you can't get too curious here, but Texture's good for one. Jeremy answers back with the Sheriff, but it's too late to cover everybody. Charon now the eyes for Gen.G. Lakia trying to hold time as Meteor gets one. Wild Oreo sprays down for two. And now it's up to him to take down two members. The Seeker's trying to buy time. He gets the half. He gets off of it. He gets one kill. Spots the next. Half is already done. Does Munchkin read it? And Wario, he peeks out. They're going to break the trip, force more movement over from Team Secret. And here's the judge. Envy's been waiting.
What?
Spike down mid.
Completely crushing Gen.G under the hammer of Envy's judge. Lakia will stay alive, but only 15 seconds. And it begins. The paint shells come out. The flood is here. Lakia trading one for one, but Wild Oreo, the sentry high up above. Texture trying to hold the line, but 2G's already dropped down. It's a 2v1, and 2G will bring Team Secret. Team Secret might have a read on this. Well, there's the punish. Envy's been tucked away the whole time. Yeah, but the smoke might be a bit of a tell. Team Secret, do they check for it? Well, they're wary of it, but they're just going to try to flood it in. Charon trying to go for a reposition, then a double back on the Shrouded Step just to buy time, and it's enough, and the screen goes down, and it's an absolute gallery as Team Secret will open up the site with 15 seconds to spare.
Marking this spot. Has to spot out that hat, but even with a single trace around.
Yeah, Snakebite onto Heaven as well. They're actually going to just look to flood the site back. Two people against the 5 of Gen.G. And Wild Oreo's good for one. He's still spamming through. There's support coming in from Heaven. Two members down, but Secret still trying to even it out. 2G will drop the spike. He's still alive in the back. Best of three, because Munchkin's waiting to punish it. And Jesse Bass gets the kill from long range. Trip used. Meteor down to 70 HP. And Jesse, how does he do it? Tito Jesse